Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to Solely Dope, more than a podcast. This is where me and my homies we discuss everything dope. So this week, my man Heath, what you sipping on over there?
Oh man, I got still on that George Clooney tequila with a little diet ginger ale, man. That Casa Amigos diet ginger ale. What you got, Marcus?
Little margarita, man. Tequila with a little mix. So I'm being lazy, but it is delightful.
For you?
Man, I'm sipping straight tequila.
Oh, about to
Just
get all the
sipping.
truth out tonight.
Just sipping. And I got my water on the side.
Sorry to say,
I should have some.
yeah. Don't mix those cups up, you know.
I got a water bottle and
Perfect.
glass.
So let's get into it. Let's talk about football. First game, we had Brady versus Rodgers. I felt like it started to like go downhill quick. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a blowout, but Rodgers battled back. You guys want to talk about that game?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we all look like idiots because we all missed. And the good folks of Instagram are always quick to let us know. There's some 13-year-old from wherever that always trolls us when we get these picks wrong. I was surprised though, man. I was surprised because it's like no one doubts that Brady's a great player. I just thought with the way this season's been going, with him not being sharp all game, every game, I didn't think he would have that room for error against the Packers.
Three picks.
And it showed. And he made those errors, 3 picks. I thought there was no way he'd be able to win, man. But the Packers weren't on it. Yeah, and the defense stepped up. So I don't want to take away from clearly the effect of having Brady there. It's helping them get to the Super Bowl. But I didn't expect the defense came out ready, man.
I don't feel like the Packers ever made them pay for those turnovers. I know for sure there were. I think two of them were 3 and out.
3 and out, yeah.
All 3 of them were.
2 of them were, yeah.
Yeah,
I think they scored. I think they scored off of 1, didn't they?
I'm not sure. I know they didn't make them pay like they should have.
Yeah, that's what hurt them. Because I mean, you get turnover. At least I mean, you got to make a move.
I feel bad. I feel bad for picking against Tom, but so many people picked the Packers, like the way they were playing. Like, come on,
man. I had lunch with Devin and Adam today, and they was like, "Man, you picked against Tom Brady." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's not. It wasn't a bad pick." I like most people probably picked the Packers. I mean, I'm not surprised that Tom Brady won, but the way the Packers were playing, I wasn't going to pick against them.
I think it's
been killing all year, man.
Yeah. If the game would have went like 5 minutes longer, I think Aaron Rodgers would have figured it out. He'd have pulled it out.
But remember, like, why everybody take it so personal? Like just because the Packers have been balling and I'm going with the hotter team doesn't mean I'm calling Brady a bum all of a sudden.
We're talking about the number 1 seed. We're talking about the number 1 team in NFC. We picked.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
It's just sports. Like anytime you talk about sports, if you say somebody else is doing, like they assume you're taking away from the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
like weird.
The Packers were the better team all year.
Yeah.
Even going up into that game, they were the better team. So that's what I went with.
Marcus had high praise for Mike Evans, and then he like quickly turned it around real quick.
Man, I was thinking like I know Brady must feel good to have that big, tall target, and he's similar where he just goes downfield, you just chuck it, and he started dropping them. But Evans is a beast, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he's clutch, but I was surprised with some of those drops and plays that he had. Not like him.
The Scotty Miller play is what just kills me. Like that guy, he's got to be like 5'1", but he's fast.
Yeah, he looks little, tiny dude.
Yeah,
he's fast. He is fast, really fast.
Yeah, I feel like that, and then of course I don't understand the field goal call at the end of the game for
that didn't make any sense.
Because even with the field goal, you still have to score a touchdown. It'd be different if that field goal made it to where all you had to do is get another field goal.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Because you're still
and if you don't get it, they have the ball like inside the 10.
Yeah.
And then you have a chance to stop them still. But instead, that didn't make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in reality, he was thinking, we get this field goal, we get the ball back. They're down 5 now. Like you said, you got to get 2 scores anyway. So let's get something right now. But
they were down 8.
But the thing is, if you score a touchdown, you don't necessarily have to get 2 scores. I mean, you got to get the 2-point conversion.
if you get a 2-point conversion, which is the big thing. And it's like, that's why if they just went for the one earlier,
Right.
you don't even have that predicament. But that's sports, man. You make if he makes that decision, it goes well. We don't talk about it. But since it went bad, now that's sports, man. It's tough. That's why they get paid the big bucks and fired very easily.
My thing is, you got Aaron Rodgers with the ball right there, but you're gonna trust a defense that's not that great.
And it's not. And it's not that you have to keep them from getting a touchdown. You have to keep Tom Brady from getting a first down.
Yeah.
You just got to stop.
There's no way. I would have went for it.
The Packers got stopped multiple times in the red zone, so didn't they? Like he wasn't. It wasn't automatic, man. So I can see the hesitation. That's tough. I didn't think that was gonna be the case, man. I thought they was gonna come firing on all cylinders. But if you're not gonna make Tom Brady pay, you're going home.
Yeah,
you're going home.
We can always talk about if he has a chance against Kansas City later. You guys want to talk about how Aaron Rodgers, how down he seemed afterward, and some of the comments he made? There's no way Green Bay lets him or trades him, right? There's no way.
No.
He commented today and was saying that he can't see himself being or going anywhere. So
kind of like walked back a little bit. Yeah. He's just in the. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm sure there's some frustration, man. This was like damn near a perfect season for him, minus the last time he played Tampa Bay. So going into that game and like, we all knew that Brady can beat him, but we're like, nah, Rodgers is hot. So to lose like that, and not even in a good game, really. Like they pretty much controlled the game most of the time. I'm sure there's some frustration. So I'm sure he'll be back though.
What is it about?
I don't think I'll let him leave.
Because any other athlete in a championship game, a conference championship, when you go, so Aaron Rodgers is 1-4 now. Why does nobody really talk about how Aaron Rodgers is 1-4 in those games?
I mean, I heard some talk about it when they compared, Brady's Super Bowl appearances to Rodgers, Breeze, Phillips combined. I don't know.
Yeah. 1-4.
Quarterback gets a long leash, man.
Yeah. I guess winning a Super Bowl.
I guess his one Super Bowl kind of makes you forget. Winning one Super Bowl in the NFL, I guess, make you forget a lot.
Because I forgot that they were in the NFC Championship game last year. I had already forgotten that the 49ers beat them last year.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's 2 years in a row. He probably felt like the best team both years. I don't know. All right, so Chiefs Bills. I don't see that Chiefs offense is the best offense ever.
Yeah.
Right? Their offensive weapons.
I'm still mad I picked against them this past week. But my reasoning was, one, I mean, the Bills were playing great and they're good on both sides, but I didn't think Mahomes was going to be Mahomes after that injury. So that's the only reason I was like, man, if he's not 100%, I can see the Bills winning. So I was going to go with it. Well, he looked like Mahomes, so definitely was wrong there.
They were down 9. So I saw a statistic. The Bills scored the first 9 points and scored the last 9 points of the game. You tell me the Bills score the first 9 and the last 9 of the game, they win. They still didn't win.
Well, because that's not enough points to beat Mahomes, though. That's only 18 points. Yes.
Man, yeah. Mahomes come back from
like, go ahead, big dog. My bad.
10-point lead, 15-point lead is not safe. Mahomes can erase that quickly.
He doesn't get frazzled. He doesn't look like he ever worries.
He looks comfortable.
And you just forget the weapons that he has. Remember we talked about last week, like receiver duos, and we're like, oh yeah, Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, they're pretty good. And he also has Kelsey. He also has Le'Veon Bell as like his third option as a running back.
Yeah, I think he had one
insane.
Yeah,
because he's got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They use Darrell Williams. Like the talent that he has with such a like revolutionary play. It's crazy. It's crazy. So
there's no on that team too.
What you say?
Is Sammy Watkins still on that team?
He is, but he's been in and out of the playoffs. He's been hurt a little bit, but yeah, he's there doing his thing.
And they got some speed, like Miko Hardman and who else? Robinson.
Yeah, Denard Robinson, right? Yeah.
But yeah, he got some. But there's not a single throw Mahomes can't make. And it doesn't matter. It don't matter which direction he's running either. He'll let that thing fly on the money. Away throws, sidearm.
You tell me.
Do we think Can Tom Brady win a clutch game? Yes. I don't know, man. There's a lot of weapons. I don't know. Kansas City's taking advantage of those mistakes if he makes them. So if he's gonna come out and throw 3 picks, it's gonna be hard. But you can never fully count Tom Brady out. And it's not even just Tom Brady. They got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. He's got his boy Gronk, who's like the 17th option. They're a tough team, man. But I'm gonna have to bet against Tom 2 weeks in a row. So for our 7 viewers that like to light us up all the time, come for me. I think Mahomes is gonna get it, man.
Yeah. I'm going Chiefs. I mean, and if Brady turns it over 3 times again, there's no way they're beating the Chiefs doing that.
Well, we got an off week, and we'll have a guest next week, so we can make our official picks then. So we'll table like our picks until next week when we actually have a guest. But I will say it has been 2 years, but 2 years ago Brady went into Kansas City and beat Mahomes with a much lesser squad than he has now.
But it was much more questionable, some of those penalties at the end of the game. I remember it. But yeah, you're right. Was that Mahomes' second year?
Yeah.
First year? Grown man now, dog. He's a $500 million quarterback now.
That's true.
I will say that's one thing him not having Belichick he might miss is that defensive brilliance of Belichick and what he can do with somebody like Mahomes. So I just don't see him beating Chiefs.
I don't either, but I haven't made up my mind yet. I don't know.
I mean, you got a couple weeks.
I love watching Andy Reid's schemes though, like his offensive scheme, like the plays he comes. I mean, he has the talent to do it, but like the motion right, and then Travis Kelce going left and being the only person over there, and he just throwing it left. Like I wish like my teams could run those plays. Like that's so fun to watch. It's like college.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You know what was impressive? You remember that play I posted on our page, the sneakers thing, where Devontae Adams cuts across the backfield and he catches that touchdown, on the Rams last week. You see, they tried to do that again, but they tried to fake it, where he ran to the line of scrimmage and then turned around. I was super impressed when the cornerback was just right there waiting on him. Like that was one of the plays they didn't get. Like the Bucs were ready, man. So very deserving win. So I can't wait. I can't wait to the Super Bowl.
I think it'll be a great game. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good game.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
Before we move on, so Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa, hosted by their squad. So obviously I just moved from that area. So like I used to go to games with people that are lifelong Tampa Bay fans. And one of them today posted, I see nosebleed seats. This is from our boy Brandon if he's watching. $10,000 for nosebleeds, and you could pay $100 to get one of those cardboard cutouts of yourself. And he said, no way. And I was like, I got $10 on it for you, bro. You need to do that.
Yeah.
Like now. Like he grew up like watching the Bucs with his dad through the good and the bad. I would pay $100 to get my face in the stadium for the Super Bowl in my city with my team. Are y'all with me on that, or am I tripping?
Yeah, because they'll send you a picture of your cutout to you that you'll have. Like you can post it, like on social media or something.
See, I didn't know that.
They'll send you a picture of it.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, for sure. Lifelong fan, I would do it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if the Cardinals were in the World Series and I couldn't go, I would pay a lot.
I'm paying $100 for a cutout, and they will send me a picture of it.
I consider paying just for a regular season game last year. So listen, I'm a Brandon. Look, man, you deserve this. I went to a Bucs game with him for his birthday a couple years back. You deserve this. Yes. Congrats to all of Tampa Bay. Take full advantage of this.
Do it.
Yeah, $100, man.
He'll regret it if he doesn't do it.
And then he'll have that picture forever, man.
Can you imagine? Yeah, if the Bucs pull this off and win it, like he'll have that forever.
Man, you ain't gotta ask me. You see my bag. I'm reckless.
Should we get one of your Tampa Bay friends on next week?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get. Yeah, I got.
Do it.
I got just the person. Well, matter of fact, my boy Jordan Clay. I went to a game with him once, and he bought a jacket there, and now he's just super superstitious with it. So, he decides if him having it on or off is what decides how they're playing. And this week he was like, "Yo, when they're on defense, I had it on. When they're on offense, I had it off. The combination works."
Man,
we need that.
Really,
we need that kind of energy.
Yeah, we can talk to him about it. Yeah, we can talk to him about like what it feels like in the city and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hell, he might be so superstitious he might not want to get on here.
That's true. He might not.
I don't know, man. Might jinx it.
I wasn't going to really move on. I was going to talk about Josh Allen. How do you feel like he played that game? You guys watched him more than I did.
Let me see. I didn't remember his stats.
He looked very erratic to me. Like he looked just like a gunslinger that just made throws that just didn't really think about. You know what I mean? Very erratic.
Yeah,
He's got a cannon too.
Last season to now, he looked a little bit more like a pass. But I mean, that's the thing. You know, he played the whole season so great, man. But it all comes down to if you can't channel him for this one game, and that's what it came down to. The game where he needed the most, you know, they weren't as sharp as they've been. So I felt bad because, you know, you hate to see a season end like that. But he'll be back, man. He's only going to get better. So
I was going to say, they're going to be back. I was thinking the whole time, like, because Brady had already won at that point, how amazing would it have been if the Bills won and the team they're seeing in the Super Bowl is led by the quarterback that beat them for so many years. That would have been so fun.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
They've been nightmares in the Super Bowl. You see Cole Beasley play with a broken fibula?
Saw that.
He's tough.
Did y'all know Cole Beasley was a rapper? Isn't he a rapper?
I saw a
know
video
that.
floating around. I didn't watch the whole thing.
I didn't either.
Sometimes I get very uncomfortable with, like, you know, bad rapping and stuff. So I just didn't even want to. I'll try it though. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
We need to look into that.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I don't think there's too much to talk about. We'll talk about the matchup next week, but I'll ask it again next week. If Brady wins the Super Bowl, this is his biggest win.
It'll be impressive, man.
Impressive. Because it's going to, you can't say system quarterback. I mean, you can't say that now. He's in the Super Bowl again. Mm-hmm. He went to another team and went back to the Super Bowl.
The very next
system quarterback, can't do it without Bill. That's why I kind of hope he wins for that reason. Because I hate people say that. I'm like, I don't agree with that. I'm like, I don't care if you don't like Tom Brady, but I want him to prove he's not a system quarterback and he can do it without Bill. Because then nobody can say anything.
Well, I feel like nobody should be saying anything anyway, just because
I agree.
It's kind of like the LeBron thing. Like, just making it that many times, it's impressive, man. That's why it's never been done. What I don't agree with is like that he took this trash team because when we look at that offensive roster, that's not a trash team. He has a much improved roster than he's had. So that's the only thing I don't agree with, like that he's taking this group of bums from nothing.
People say that?
I just saw this week, like, man, he went there and he took this trash team to GOAT. And like he's GOAT, man. What he's done is impressive, but he's got a damn good roster.
No, his team's I think a lot of people probably confused the word team and franchise. Like that franchise for so long was awful. But yeah, this team is not trash.
And to be fair, they've been a team, you know, and I like Jameis. He made a lot of mistakes, but, you know, you talk about a team that's a quarterback away, you know, and he had the weapons. But, I mean, you add Gronk, you add Antonio Brown, you add Leonard Fournette, you know, it's a very good team.
The Avengers. So it's like the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Leonard Fournette, too. Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is a pretty good running back, too.
Yeah, man. They got a good team. And that's not to take anything away from Tom, because him getting there he's the centerpiece of that happening, you know what I mean? But it should be I'm excited.
You brought up LeBron, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I forgot who tweeted it out, but somebody said, y'all make sure y'all keep up with that same energy with LeBron when talking about appearances. I forgot there was an athlete that tweeted that out. I was like, you know what? I like that. Thank you.
Well, LeBron did a very good job of tweeting it himself, so it's the only reason I know about it.
Did he?
He put like we're the same. We built the same. I was like, okay, LeBron, I know, we know, man.
Yeah, I didn't see LeBron. It doesn't surprise me that he did that, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Never slow to tell us what he's doing.
Like he having fun this year, though.
Is he having two? You know what? We want to table that?
Yeah,
we'll table it for the NBA.
Wait.
I'm enjoying it. I got Lakers access.
I mean, we about to transition there anyway.
Well, let's talk about some. Go ahead.
I know. I said before we leave, I want to talk about this Deshaun Watson thing. Are y'all surprised by that? Are y'all surprised that his Jets is his preference?
I told you guys.
I am.
I told you. I'm surprised by preference, yes, but I told you that it's probably going to be the Jets.
I get that they're in the convo. You put that into the chat weeks ago, but the fact that he said, I mean, I guess maybe over Miami, but like, what happened to everybody else? Like, I was surprised that he came
it's like
out
a New York
and said
thing.
That.
Does he want to live in New York? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
I don't want to live in Miami. I'd want to go down to Miami where they got a team.
They were so close to the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
With a messed up quarterback situation.
Well, what's your opinion on it, Marcus? Like, what do you think?
And they got the number 3 pick.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Maybe that goes with the, Jets have a pick. I mean, I would assume they'd have to give that up, but I don't know, man. It could be, you think when you want to prove yourself, you're going to go, if you go to the Jets, that's a storied franchise, good or bad. You would think it's New York. They're going to have money to spend if it entails getting you there. It may be the ability to take a franchise and turn it back around and live in New York and be in that huge market. It could just be really appealing for him coming from a small market like Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I can really come up with, because it's not like he's going to a team that's ready to win. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What is the Jets give up Darnold in that pick and or more?
Football trades are very complex to me.
I think they can get away with less.
Especially
than Darnold in that pick.
Power he has.
Like Darnold in that pick, too much. I don't think it's too much, but I think football trades are, like you said. I mean,
I saw it. They asked like
Darnold
picks, right?
3rd rounder and Darnold or something. They'll keep the first round pick.
They keep the pick, just Darnold in a 4th rounder.
Yep.
So Marcus, Drew Brees hasn't made his decision yet, but he could potentially retire. Would you like to see Matthew Stafford down in New Orleans?
I wouldn't hate it. I would, if they're gonna make a move, I would hope they would go a younger route. Matthew Stafford's numbers are impressive, but we don't know, if he could win, since he never has. I would love it though, man. His numbers are good. That wouldn't be my first option. I'll say that. My first option was to go to the Jets, I guess.
Deshaun. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they got a crazy cap space in New Orleans, man. I keep hearing this $99 million that they're over the cap. So they have some financial issues, I guess, would make the Watson thing hard. I would almost rather, call me crazy, I know Lathan know what, I would almost rather just let Jameis have a little stab at it, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
give him a year, man. Yeah. Maybe that's a mistake, but you brought him in. He's been under Sean Payton's tutelage. He's been working with Drew Brees. Give him a chance, man.
He threw that touchdown that last game. That one.
Yes. Numbers are
1 for 1, baby.
What do you think about Matthew Stafford, Corey?
I like Matthew Stafford. I think he's very underrated just because he's been in Detroit his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they've been pretty bad for a long time. I don't know. I think his numbers speak for themselves. I think he's a good quarterback. I think it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say kind of makes me think of Romo, how people are talk so bad about him. I'm like, Romo was a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah. He's not flashy, just gets the job done, but
there was a stat, I can't remember what it was. There's only 2 quarterbacks that have thrown for, I forgot how many yards and less than a certain amount of interceptions. It was him and Aaron Rodgers were the only 2. I mean, that's impressive to be in that category with Aaron Rodgers for that many yards and not very many interceptions.
Let me ask you this. You want Tony Romo as your quarterback or for your game commentator?
Right now, when he's my quarterback. Been missing him the last few years. With these weapons we got now, I'd love to have Tony Romo. I'll take Matt Stafford too.
Man, let's not front. Dak was looking real good this year before he went down. I mean, that offense looks silly. That's when your defense just like what Bradley Bill said, couldn't stop a parked car. You know what I mean?
And I don't get it because we got some talent on that. I mean, our defensive backs are booty, but everybody else, I mean, we had a pretty good front 7 there. Linebackers, good, but a lot of injuries too.
I did see Marcus, talking about commentators that Phillip Rivers, like he's going to be they're saying he's going to be the next best commentator.
But then he took a coaching job at a high school, right?
Yeah, but I think he can do both. Like I think he already had that. That was his plan the whole time.
Bro, he's got 9 kids. He needs to go home.
That's what he's.
9 kids.
That's so many kids.
Did you pull out game week? He doesn't cuss like in his trash talk or like cuss in like general.
His trash talk is hilarious.
It's so funny.
What do you say on that one dude? Oh, what? I can't be excited.
Yeah.
Yelling all in his ear.
Yeah. He said he told one dude like he just turned the corner on you. He kept saying it to him over and over.
Yeah,
It's
he's funny. I can't
Oh.
believe he never had much success in the playoffs.
It's just like, yeah, I mean, if you look at his numbers up there, like it's crazy how
Yep.
like him, Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Brees, like they just all have 2 rings combined. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
Drew Brees, they had that franchise had so many opportunities the last couple of years. That's what makes it, and that's what makes what Brady does so special. You can have all the talent, you can have the skill. It's hard to win those big games, man. It's
Man,
hard.
that one 2 years ago. I'm not even a fan, but that pass interference call, that makes me
With the
sick thinking about
Rams.
it. We could have had
I still
Brady.
don't
We could have had
understand that.
Brady and Breeze in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
but instead we got golf.
With 3 points.
Man, was it 13 to 3?
Yep.
I was hoping for a Breeze and Brady Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Stupid. That I can't. How do you not, man? We don't have to get into it. That was so bad. Man,
Think about how the city of New Orleans felt if you feel like that. It was.
I know.
It was,
That's what maybe I
it's
thought
crazy.
about it. I was like, man, I know them fans. You gotta be sick to your stomach.
They was like writing Congress and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy stuff going on, man. That's
They
how
need to
blatant
change-
it was,
They
though.
need to change. Like you should be able to review. If you're going to review some stuff, you should be able to review everything. You should be able to. You should be able to challenge penalties. Like go look.
Especially if you're talking like the last 2 minutes of the game. Especially
Yeah.
football, don't
Yeah,
crazy.
a play
last 2 minutes
that
of the game.
big, you gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have took 2 seconds to look at that and been like, oh, that's pass interference.
yeah, no doubt.
All right, guys, welcome back after that little drink break. About to get in this NBA talk. I mean, we were talking during the break, our little drink break, a little bit about everything. Corey, you got something you want to go ahead and just get it into?
Well, I was looking at the standings, and remember a few weeks ago we was talking about the Grizzlies, and they're sitting at number 6 right now.
6-4 in their last 10. Yeah,
Yeah, we thought they was gonna be downhill quite a bit.
done. Yeah,
Well, Morant came back pretty quick. He came back quicker than they expected,
Yeah.
and they looked good when back. I mean, they looked good with him out of the lineup. But when he got back, that's when they started winning those close games. So they looked good.
has Porzingis made his return yet?
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, he's been playing.
Okay, they're 8-9. Yeah,
They just lost a close one last night, I think, to the Nuggets, if I'm not mistaken.
You probably watch it more than any. I mean, I know that you do, Marcus. Like, what? Why are the Timberwolves so bad?
D'Angelo. Oh, I hate to say this. He's not that guy that we remember from that Nets run where they were really good. His numbers haven't been great, man. So putting something about him in that role in that team is not meshing well. So he's not playing great. Cat's been in and out of the lineup. They're really relying on, like the rookie Edwards, who's got a bunch of highlights, but they're just a young team without a lot of stability. So they're not playing very well at all.
And then right on top of them, the Pelicans, 2-8 in their last 10. What's going on there?
Man, so they were looking really good early this year. They lost 3 in a row, very close games where it was their fault. There was one game they were up by like 6 with 20 seconds, lost it. And I think it started to hurt their confidence. And now their defense is just atrocious, man. They can't defend anyone. Like Zion gets buckets, he bullies, but like at the end of the game, you like won't know. Like it doesn't look impressive. His defense is awful. Lonzo's not been very good. JJ Redick's not shooting well.
Did I see that Lonzo is on the
Speaking
trade
of-
block, maybe?
And
And
Reddick.
JJ Redick. Yes.
Yeah.
They're both of them, Lonzo's 3-point percentage went so far down from like last year before the bubble. It's crazy. If he shoots like he was last year, they're 5-6 wins. So like their defense, their effort, it's been bad, man. So like Ingram's getting his buckets. Ingram's a good player. They're shooting, dude. They're a really bad shooting team too. So you can't not defend and you can't make threes. It's a terrible combination. Painful to
So
watch.
I'm looking
Please,
at the
those ball
stats.
Pelicans.
They're 29th in the NBA in 3-point shots made, 28th in 3-point percentage.
Hmm.
It's not gonna cut
But
it.
apparently they can rebound. They're 6th in rebounding.
They got Steven Adams, dude. They got
But everything else, 25th in assists, 26th in turnovers, 28th in block shots.
So me and Corey kind of had like a side because I sent him something on Instagram and he kind of like commented on the side of it where he thought the whole Zion sitting in the fourth and limiting his minutes when he was hurt last year is kind of a good thing. Whereas like everybody else is like, oh, he's tired. He's 21. I think Karl Malone was like, he's 21. He needs to play 40 minutes a game.
And I said, Karl Malone need to shut his old ass up. I'm like, Zion, though, I mean, he was just hurt last year. So I think it's kind of smart to not push him to how many minutes he say he should be playing? 40 something?
40. He said 40.
Whole game. Played the whole game. Yeah. Played off.
He said you're 21. No. You should be 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, not somebody that was just injured last year. I feel like your risk of injury is going to go up. So I feel like it's not smart to do that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to minimize the wear and tear on him. I was reading something where they said that's why they thought they brought in Steven Adams to kind of help take away some of those defensive responsibilities from him. But yeah, he's fell into a lot of bad habits, man. So his effort on the defensive end for the duration of a whole game is not great. But they got the talent, man. So there's just a couple of tweaks they need to make because it's frustrating to watch, man. I watch pretty much every game. I tune in, and it's been crazy.
I bet Lonzo, now that he's on the trade, I bet he wishes he would have signed an extension.
Yeah, I mean,
unless he wants to be gone.
Yeah,
I don't. But here's the thing, someone's gonna sign him, obviously, because he's got that ceiling. But he's not showing what he was showing last year. So as far as getting the money, I don't know where it's at. So I think it was smart on both sides. I think the Pelicans see oh man, if this is his play, we probably need to make a move. It makes me more upset they didn't get Cole Anthony in the draft because he looks ready to ball. He's hitting game winners. I see it. Yeah. But
I think they should have took him.
I love his energy, Cole Anthony's energy.
I know. Man. Come on, man. Come on. That's what they need. That's exactly what they don't have right now. They don't have that energy. Because even when Brandon Ingram's at his best, he's such a chill guy, man. Yeah. It's too easy for him. He's not, they don't. Go ahead.
Because he's probably high.
He looks high. I don't say let's say he has cataracts, he's losing his vision. He looks crazy. But man, he's a beast.
And given the 4 seed in the West all the way down to the 11 seed is separated by 2 games. But were we ever worried about the Nuggets at one point? I feel like we were talking about if Jamal. Yeah, at the beginning.
They started pretty slow.
They're all the way up to the 4 seed now.
Yeah, I mean the West will let you do that. It's like you said, it's only separated by a couple games, but it looked good.
Golden State sitting at the 8. I think they can stay around there though.
Yeah, I think so.
You see Steph Curry score 15 points 3 minutes last night to pull away at the very end. It's crazy. Like I said, the way that the team as a whole plays now with Oubre being able to score some baskets other than dunks now. Wiggins giving you what he always did, just he can get a bucket, and Dre they're competent, they can definitely compete and stay around that 8 to 5 seed. I think. What sucks is last night the Trailblazers suffered yet another injury. Now Derrick Jones Jr. hurt his knee. He came back in, but then he left again. Huh?
They call him airplane, right?
Yeah, airplane mode, man. Yeah. He had to limp off the court, man. So their injury stuff is crazy.
So you got Derrick Jones, McCollum, Covington, and Nurkic all hurt,
and Zach Collins, who was just hurt before the season started.
Oh yeah. Okay, he's down there.
That's their starting. Well, other than Lillard, that's their whole starting 5. I don't know how serious Derrick Jones. He'll probably be okay next game, but
how's Melo doing? He all right?
But Anthony Simmons, he been balling because he's pretty good.
Man, he's been playing really well.
We went and watched a Grizzlies game last year. Well, it was before all the COVID stuff last season. And he came in. I was like, who is this kid? Because he was balling when he came in at Memphis. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, he had a good game. Melo played well.
He had 26.
Simons, I think.
Simons, the other night. Is it Simons?
I think it's Simons. Yeah, Melo had 20. That's about where he need to be. But man, it's misery this year. The 2 teams I watched, the Blazers still win at least most games. Pelicans it's a hard watch.
looks like the Suns have cooled down a bit. 4-6 in the last 10.
Yeah, they have. It's almost like, at least to start, bringing Chris Paul in, it's like Devin Booker's not as hot as he was. Like, he's not going out of his mind like he was. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll change. Maybe, probably.
All right, we were kind of talking about it during drink break. Let's talk about logo LeBron. You having too much fun?
So
Nah.
I was gonna say yes until I think last night, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all see when?
Yep.
I love the video footage because you don't get a lot of LeBron clips like this. You get like the Jordan clips of when people say, "Man, I told him I said something and then he scored 50 in a row." But when he looked at that exec and he went, "Okay,
yeah,
okay,"
yeah,
and then scored like 21, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, outscored the Cavs 21-19 in the fourth by himself.
So I would say that's pretty scary, man, because it's almost like, the players get older, they evolve their games. The way he's shooting threes, like from the distance,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's scary, man. When you think playoff time, if he's going to be knocking down those threes, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah,
Right.
there's not much you can do with that.
And I heard Wendy talking the other day how he's like already influencing AD on like how it's regular season, kind of coast, kind of like get it together, and then playoff time is when we like turn it up. So I don't know if they're coasting. They're 14-4, but I hope they are. I hope this is coasting.
They look like they're having fun.
Yeah,
they look good, man. They look good. I saw AD went like 4 games where he scored less than 20.
Yeah.
And then who do you play? Some get right game against one of the bad teams. Sometimes you need that. That'll be scary, man. It'll be good, but let's not act like other LA team is balling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, what do you say?
They're going for their 8th straight win tonight.
I got access now, baby. I got access too. I haven't been able to watch. I haven't seen any Clippers or Lakers game really because of this stuff. But my boy hooked my Fire Stick up, so I'm back. Cornrow P. He's out for blood, guys. He's out for blood.
I need him. So I need him to like finish the season. You know what I mean? Like I
don't even care what he's doing right now.
He talks so much. I feel like he always is saying something.
Does he talk a whole lot? He said.
I feel like he says the wrong thing a lot.
Maybe that's it.
He does. Yeah. He's only Cornrow P. You heard it here first. Only hitting front and backboards. No side stuff this year. Trust me. We're
gonna see when playoff P's activated.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, dude. As long as he got the cornrows.
Cornrows are good for him. Cornrows are not good for Steph.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. That's weird.
It's weird how that works.
So Heath, you only saw the Nets play that one game, right?
Yeah, because that's the only one that was on my TV when I could watch, and it was against the Heat. But I like the way they do it. So Harden, like you said, Harden's running a lot with the second squad, and then Kyrie and Kevin are always on the court together. Always.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely, I had him one in my part. I got to move back because the three of them, they just got more stuff to work out than I thought they might have. It's going to be tough to beat them, but a couple games, their offense has just been really weird. Like,
we can't forget the Miami Heat started 9-8. Like, you know what I mean? Like when the big three came together, it took some time.
Yeah,
it's just crazy time. Because I guess is when you have and what everybody said, the 3-ball dominant. But when you play two of them together, Kyrie and KD, that was just plug and play. They were ready to go. When it was KD and Harden, plug and play, ready to go. But when you put the 3 in, there's more strategies. Like, is Kyrie better with the second unit or is Harden better? What goes. But the real thing is their center, dude. Like, DeAndre Jordan is obviously still good, but the defense is in there. And when they go to Perry on the bench, it's rough, man. So that's why, was it you, Corey, who sent the Kevin Love thing? That just makes sense, man.
Yeah.
They need help on that end because when
they
said
JaVale McGee included in that too.
Even if it's just they need one of them, like any one of them. So
why does the media not talk about how good a passer James Harden is? Like, everybody acts like he's so ball dominant.
We got to go back.
I guess it's because of how much he dribbles and scores. They just don't talk about his passing. He's a good passer.
Such a good he gets assist numbers every night.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just a weird style of play to watch for some people. because it's like you dribble for 20 seconds, and then he doesn't typically take the terrible shot. Like he'll pass it, but it's just you're pissed that you just had to watch him dribble for 20 seconds first. You know what I mean? So
over in the East, because we're talking about the net. I mean, Sixers at 12-6 sitting on top, and then Celtics and Bucks. Pacers at 4, 10-7 at the Pacers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pacers sticking around. Yeah.
They're always there, though. I feel like they're always just in the mix, like Pacers, all the way back to the Paul George, David West years. Like they're just always around.
Which is good. Good for them.
And it's like, who do they have?
The bonus?
Sabonis and Brogdon, man. Brogdon. And both Holiday
Crazy.
brothers, the other two. They got both of them.
Yeah, they do. Justin and Aaron.
And they'll have LeVert once he gets healthy, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how long he's out. So definitely
Sabonis is he hurt? It says sore knee.
That ain't good.
The Wizards 3-9.
Not surprised. I don't know, man.
They might just have to do it. They should probably just do it. Like I would feel bad for Westbrook going there, but just send my boy Brad somewhere else, man. Get him out of there.
I was because I listened to Dan Levitard, and they're based out of Miami, and they were throwing it around. Would you give up Hero and Duncan for Bill?
In a heartbeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday I would have did it. Let's come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's an easy one.
This is too much.
I think now.
What did they say?
Bradley
Well,
Beal's
okay.
a 30
Yeah,
point
like,
30 point a
agreed.
game.
They agreed with you guys. He's averaging 35, right? Right now, Bill.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
And to be fair,
Oh,
Heroes look pretty
look.
good this year. It's been a great follow-up to the bubble, but come on,
35.
they got to go.
Yeah, I think after seeing this, you know what I mean. Like again, it's a slow start, but they're not like they were in the bubble. So yeah, I would do it.
35,
Like you
5 and
said.
5.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I would, yeah.
Or-
I'd give up more than that if I had to.
Would the Wizards take Lonzo Ball, JJ Redick, and one of the like 1 million picks the Pelicans have? Go
Yeah.
ahead, dude.
Or 7 of the 1 million picks. Like just give them
Take-
all the
take
picks.
them.
Get rid of
them.
some. Yeah.
I haven't seen too many like rumors of Bill going anywhere, like other than Miami. I've seen that float around, but but
he's
that's
only
because
he's only 27.
it's because Miami always wants somebody. They couldn't get Giannis, not because he got signed, and then James Harden's going. Like they always want somebody.
Yeah.
Who could Bill go to that would make them a legit contender, you think? Besides Miami, we just talked about it. Obviously, they'll be a contender if he goes there. Like, what other team you think?
I mean, I'm not effing around. I don't know if they're a legit contender, but he would clearly flip that. He would flip that Pelicans team around. Like that's the killer. That's the killer they need, man.
Him and Ingram scores. I mean, you got Zion that can get it.
What about
Come
the
on,
Blazers?
man. The thing with that is who? Well, I'm like, who did the Blazers give up? Do you have to give up McCollum? Who do you give
Probably.
up?
Probably McCollum.
I like McCollum too much to comment on that.
I don't think that'll make them.
Wouldn't elevate them.
I mean, I think it might make them better, but I don't know how much better.
What about the
It
Warriors?
seems like
That makes
yeah,
sense.
that would make sense.
Yeah. I don't think
Man, yeah, because
I feel much better about that than Harden going there, but I don't think I would like that either. That would be scary.
him basically replacing Clay.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Then Clay gets to come back next year.
Ooh, if they had those three.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
that high
That's tough.
flyer James Wiseman just floating around, or would they have to give him up? Probably
Probably.
give James Wiseman up.
Wiseman has to go. Yeah.
Or
'Cause
can
they're
you
not
sneak?
going to
Man,
get Wiggins and because they're not getting rid of
They take-
Oubre, are they? They won't get rid of Oubre this year.
They can take Oubre back. He was with the Wizards. You can have him back.
You know?
if I was the Bucks, I'd try to do something.
Yeah, they ain't
What about
gonna do it as
What about the Celtics? I
Yeah.
don't think.
I don't know who they give up.
I don't know though. Jaylen Brown. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and Bill. That'd be pretty solid three.
Do you give up Kimba and somebody?
Kimba, Marcus Smart. Who?
Bye guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take
I'd
them
do
all. Take them all. Take Taco Fall. Have them all. Gotta
You know where
go.
Bill needs to go? He needs to. I want him to go there, but I don't want this team to give up anybody because I just want to see what they can do. The Knicks. Bill just needs to go to the Knicks with this squad they have and see what they can do.
The
Yep.
Knicks are number one defensively. They look good,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Yep. They're sitting at the 8 seed right now.
Are the Cavs for real? Are the Cavs actually a good team? Because they played the Lakers tough too,
Yeah.
and
I like
they're
their
like the Nets kryptonite.
Yeah. 2 wins in a row. Man.
The Cavs. Let's see who else on here. About the Mavericks, they got anything to give up for him?
Like Cuban could do some stuff if he wanted to. Like, you know what I mean? He's ballsy.
Yeah.
You can give up like Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Richardson. They can do something because if you could put Bill, Luka, and Porzingis together, stop
Mhm.
playing around. Man.
Tough. That'd be tough.
But let's go back. No, that makes a lot of sense actually. But we want him to get to the Pelicans, guys. That's what we want.
For you.
I just don't know if they got the pieces to give up for him. Be tough.
Yeah.
Lonzo, JJ, and picks, man.
I can't
Apparently,
see him doing
picks
that.
rule the world now, and the Pelicans have like 97,000 of them.
I think they'd have to come off quite a few picks. But
So like, am I misunderstanding something about picks? So if I get, let's say I'm just I'm the Lakers. I get the Pelicans pick. So the Pelicans have to be bad for me to get a good pick from them, right?
It just depends on that pick. Is it first round, second round? Sometimes they're like top 15. Sometimes they're protected. So it just depends on that pick.
I don't get the whole protect. I need to look into.
yeah, I
the
don't know how
protected
all
rules.
that works.
Sometimes it's like a pick swap where like you see from the Bucks, the Pelicans got pick swap. So meaning like if they
Well, you have to
if
do that because you can't give consecutive first round. You can't give consecutive years of one round.
yeah.
You can't
But
give,
what
like,
it means is like if they're both in that round, if the Bucks have a higher draft pick than the Pelicans, they can just request to swap it. So
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm always skeptical of picks depending on the deal. But they're very valuable apparently in the NBA, and the Pelicans
So-
have quite a few.
I just have a question about these picks.
All
I
right.
may be forgetting, but who lately has been a top pick that has elevated their team to like contender or anything?
Jason Tatum.
You think he's the last one? What pick was he?
Like
But still,
three?
yeah, he's probably the
'Cause
best
Lonzo
example.
Lonzo went before him.
Yeah. Idiot.
And then I mean, you got Anthony Edwards, our number one pick.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything for their team. They're 4-12. I don't know, man. I feel like
it just
past
depends
however
on
many
the
years,
man.
the picks aren't just that good. Like they haven't been. Like Tatum is probably the best. Luka,
Luka.
Yeah, I mean
forget
they're
Luka,
out there. Trey Young's
Young.
balling. You got to act like, you got.
Yeah, but it's
even
like
if you look at the
so many-
Sixers, they
random ones. It's like, are the picks? Why would you want to hold on to that many picks? I'd
well,
be
if you
trying
have
to
a
get.
player that wants to leave anyway, and you can't get that player, then like
Yeah, I
you got the
guess-
picks. I guess that's just.
You kind of
You
force
look at like
there.
the Sixers. That's what they did. They got what for top pick in Embiid, a top pick in Simmons. So I mean, they're built of like high picks. But no, I agree with you. There's some trades where I'm like, fuck a pick, dude. Give me Bradley Bill. I don't want your first round
Somebody
pick.
you know that's established and can play.
Right.
He's getting buckets right now.
Yeah, Jalen Rose said
Yeah.
that he was like, picks don't play, picks don't dribble, they don't shoot. What are these picks doing for you right now?
Nothing.
Yeah.
See,
But-
And then
some
even
deal-
when you draft them, it's a chance. You don't
It's
know.
It's an asset
Yeah.
that you don't have. So
And sometimes nowadays you can just trade those picks too. You know what I mean? Which is just weird. But you want to do it ideally like almost at the Pelicans did where they got Ingram, Lonzo, and 4 first-round picks. Like I need an established, I
Yeah.
need players with potential, and then give me the picks too.
like Drew Holiday, like he went there and like 3 picks. Like what?
Yeah,
Drew Holiday?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
I was trying to see if I had anything saved that I want to talk about. I always like if I see something, I'll just save it.
I know Pope wanted us to talk about something. He wanted us to talk about. He feels like these small market teams are just at a big disadvantage to the big market teams, whether that's through trades or like as soon as a player goes to a small market, the first thing you're saying is like, I want to see him go to the Knicks. I want to see him go to why should these other cities, they're an actual team. why should they be at such a disadvantage? Like they don't have fan bases and they don't matter.
You're saying like fans are saying I want that player to go.
Either way, I mean, it's not even the fan. It's just how it goes. They're just at a disadvantage. It's hard to get a star player. It's hard to keep a star player.
Yeah.
Why are small markets? And San Antonio's about to see it now that their like whole thing is over.
I was about to bring them up. They drafted David Robinson. They drafted all those guys: David, Tim, Ginobili, Parker, Kawhi.
They had a very unique era. It was like almost like a Patriots thing, but it's not like people always wanted to go there. So now they're about to be just another small market team. So why y'all think that is?
That's a good point. I'd have to think about that for a bit. See if I had a good answer for you. You got anything, Corey?
Corey,
I don't.
I said, if not, cut that out. We'll bring it back for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to look into it more. We'll bring it back next week.
It just
remind me that's a topic because I'll forget and I won't.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to look into it more.
He sent that after a tough Pelicans loss. He was pissed apparently.
Because I mean, at one point, like other than being in California, like Golden State was considered like a small market, but they drafted Draymond, Steph, and Clay.
Yeah, so you got to get lucky, or I mean, that's almost just lucky. Like Dre turning out to what he did, that's just somewhat luck.
And now they're like they're one of the top 5 NBA franchises in the league for value. The Knicks are number 1. That blows my mind. I know
they always are.
They haven't been good in a long time.
They don't win, and they're the number 1 value franchise.
New York. This is New York.
Manhattan, man. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, and that's like the advantage. Like, why the hell do they have this huge advantage and they suck? Yeah. You know, and you have these other teams. It's crazy.
And that's why their owner has no incentive to do anything. Why?
Yep.
Why do I need to? I'm making all this money.
Yeah, because right now they don't have a big name player.
Yeah, Julius Randle's their biggest player. Obi, my boy Obi.
RJ.
No stopping, Obi topping, huh? Yeah.
Rookie of the year coming up.
No, I like that. That's good. Well, I have to think about that. See if I can look into anything too.
I'm sure there's an explanation that I don't know at the top, but I'm sure there's something that explains it better.
I thought a lot of time players want to go to these big cities and live.
Yeah. Yeah, because who wants to live in San Antonio? If you're an NBA player,
John
maybe
is living in Milwaukee.
Even Kawhi wanted to leave. And he don't do nothing.
Well, I mean, I think his was like due to some differences with how they did him.
Yeah.
And some of these guys are surprised. Giannis wanted to stay in Milwaukee. Sometimes I think it's bigger than that. I think we made those comments based off what we would do. But I think when you are around guys, you got that brotherhood. Yeah. I think that's easily put to the back burner sometimes for most players, but not all the time.
I'll go the other way too. You have that brotherhood. Oh, my boy Kyrie's going to Brooklyn. I want to go there.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you see people like wanting to stay in Toronto or wanting to stay just in places that you think are random, you're like, oh, it's clearly bigger than basketball. They like that franchise. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think you're thankful that franchise took a chance on you, so now I'm not going to just dip. I'm going to give y'all the chance. There's a lot of stuff that plays into it, probably.
Y'all remember when Wade went to Cleveland?
Yeah.
He was like, this is a mistake.
Yeah.
That did not work out.
Got to get out of here.
How did that not work out? I don't understand that.
Same as like the Lakers when Gary Payton and Karl Malone, like LeBron is
so they would do the finals though.
Oh shit, you're right. I don't know. The thing with your boy Wade though is like he still could ball, but it's like for him, I think it's just availability. Like I don't think he was ever like 100%.
Yeah, he wasn't
able to be that guy. So that takes away from that equation, you know. How do you feel if you're D Wade's kids? Y'all follow D Wade on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be his kid. I mean, I do because they're rich, but like I don't want to see you posting these pictures more than once. That's a one-time thing.
Yeah. He's living a life, man. It's tough.
But do I want to be D Wade? Yes, I do. I want to be reckless, posting these pictures, having fun.
Do you want to be his son? Is what you're saying?
Huh?
But you're asking the question? Do I want to be his son?
Yeah, I don't want to wake up and see that on Instagram from my parents. I don't want to do that.
Even the little baby has her own IG, like her own account, and he even like posted something. Like I don't want to.
Did Dwayne Wade write that? Did he write ill?
Yeah. I don't know what is fans only. I don't know what that is. What's a fans only account? What is that?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, what is
OnlyFans.
Most of the time, it's
Or
nudes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to pay
Good
to
answer.
get onto the
Heath. Yo,
account, and then I
remember
think
this.
sometimes you have to pay for more. What you say?
Say yeah, okay. He don't know what it is. Good answer.
What is
I'll let
fans
you
only?
know.
Fans only. It's what they just sell fans. They don't sell anything else. Just fans. If you want to buy a nice fan for your closet, go to fans only. Oh,
No, but that's what, that's because Dwayne Wade said he wants one for him and Gabby. He's gonna make one.
That's
They're gonna
terrible.
put-
I hate it.
I don't know if they'll post news, but I think some people post like really close to naked. They might cover themselves, but it's just pictures people would pay to see.
Oh, do you think, Corey? Have you seen it? Who is it? What is it?
What?
This is gonna be a great blooper reel, by the way. I'm posting this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, what is it? Emily in the room? You're playing dumb now? Like you don't know?
He said, "What? You want a fan?
What is
for
what
your
is
closet?"
fans only?
It's a ceiling fan, all industrial
Yeah.
fan, all kind of fans, bro.
Want one for your shop, your garage?
Yeah.
Fans
And what
only,
else-
baby.
What else? So y'all want to dive into some shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I finally pulled the trigger, y'all. I pulled the trigger. I'm a member of the Saya Collective community,
Okay.
and
Nice.
it was weird, right? Because I got the shoe, I got clothes, I like the product, but I remember I sent it to someone, and they goes, "Well, where does he get his shoes made?" And I'm like, "From China, like every other shoe factory." Like, what do you mean? So it was this thing of like, how come you see this product, you see that it's dope, but it's like, we all want to buy Nike or Adidas, so it's like a pushback. So this is the thought process I'm rolling with, fellas. I'm gonna treat Sai Collective as if when I see a celebrity in a shoe I don't know, and I look it up and it's Balenciaga or a Dior shoe or whatever. This is just another premium shoe that maybe one day it catches on with rappers, maybe it don't. But the shit is dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. So I'm gonna rock them.
Definitely is.
And I'll bring them on here and show them. Corey, did you see? So, Heath, this dude's dropping a shoe based off the old Nintendo, like the Duck Hunt game, and he's calling it the Hunt. If you buy him, he's giving you a Nintendo in the shoebox loaded with 600 games. How dope of a concept is that?
That is. Can you get those?
Oh, I'm a member. I can get whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, let me.
I'm looking at his page
Let
right
me
now.
get
Is that the green?
got some
camera?
dope,
Yeah. Oh, it's got the gun on the tag too. The Nintendo gun. Those are tight.
dude.
And so, to be fair, his rule is you don't talk about the membership. So we won't talk about that, but pretty much it just gives you early access. I just think, man, this dude has such creative concepts in his shoes,
Yeah.
even from like the 808s and Heartbreaks. Like he did like a pack with the shoe with that pattern and everything. I don't know, man. I figured I'm gonna give it a go.
Does
We're gonna have
anybody
fun
give
with
him?
it?
Does anybody like give him shit for like his sign almost looking like the Nike sign?
No,
Like,
And
because
for
it's
that
not on
one-
all his shoes.
it's a vulture.
no, it's not. That's it. It's just a vulture. And he
Yeah.
goes, well, didn't Bape do it? That seemed to be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Done. It's one of those things. It's like, everybody, it depends on if a rapper co-signs it,
Right.
but it's never a black company that gets co-signed. And obviously I'm biased because he's former Coast Guard. I think that's dope. He's doing what I want to do, meaning he served in the military, he got his ducks in a row and got out and did some shit he really wants to do. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I want to get out and go do something fun I'm passionate about. And that's what he's doing. So I think it's dope.
The Nintendo
keep y'all-
shoebox is tight.
Dude, I want
All
these
the shoe
shoes.
boxes
These
are dope.
these shoes are dope.
The Nintendo
You
one.
see,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know when they
need-
drop. I don't know if he's put a release date on it. I'll let y'all know.
And
Hey,
I just,
Dwayne Wade follows him.
Well, yeah, he's posted some stuff in Inside before. And Shaq has, Steven Jackson has, so he's definitely got Montrezl Harrell. So it's not like he's got no endorsements, but how it goes.
I like those pink ones.
You got some on the way too, though, right, Corey?
Yeah, I don't know when they're supposed to. I haven't
So I
checked.
looked at I got like notifications. This stuff hits me, so like I know at least the ones I got shipped. So what happens is the factory will ship them to like the company that actually mails them out. So like the Galaxy ones I went to the center. So I didn't see
I like the shoe
yours.
style of the pink one a lot more than the
Which
other
ones
one.
y'all looking at? Now I'm upset. I feel out of the loop.
This one?
Pink. Yeah, them
Yeah,
pink
yeah.
biggies.
I like that shoe style a lot.
So, yeah, his whole thing, and man, I wish Nike would come up with that concept where if you buy membership, because you see, if you watch his videos, what he does is like he'll say, "Okay, I'm gonna put the pink biggies into production. I'm gonna make 1,000 pairs." When he puts his order into the company, he'll send members a link like, "Hey, I'm about to order some. Do you want me to order you a pair? You can just pay for them now, and you'll get them later." What if Nike did that? What if they said, "Hey, Heath, I heard you wanted those cool grays. We about to put them into production. Would you like to reserve a pair now?"
Yes.
Sure would. I'd pay that
Yeah.
membership.
God,
Wonder how much they would charge though.
I don't know. I need you to. I don't know if you got like a relationship with the dude, but with this hoodie,
I missed the hat. He dropped the hat last week, and I didn't see it. I'm getting that.
the Vultures is a shoe, right? Is that
So
what
the
that
Vultures
Yeah.
is just kind of like his thing. So yeah, he takes like MLB teams and he just changes the Vultures. So that's like his St. Louis one. I need to have that. He posted the hat and I must have missed it. It's already sold out. I was like about to cry. I've been waiting for that drop.
I want the hoodie.
Damn.
I want the hoodie too. Yes. His clothes are fire, dude. His clothes are fire. So
Yeah,
I
that
gotta
hoodie.
try to like I gotta figure out how to do this with Honor the Flip and not just cop. Because I want those duck hunt ones too. Like that'd be stupid.
Man, I want those.
I mean, all it takes is like for you to wear them and you be out and somebody see them and they're like, oh, because they see your other shoes all the time. Like, oh, what are those he's wearing?
Dude, that's the thing. And it's kind of like when I was messing with you last week when I was like, this year, dude, I'll just get the underrated shit. And you're like, so you don't want quality? I'm like, whoa.
No. I was saying like quality versus quality. You know what I mean?
Like you talking about like quality, like hype stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I guess I don't know. It's so hard because even when I wore those Kyrie's, right, the teal ones with like the leopard print, you can buy those like for under
100.
resale. I went to the store with those on, and the lady was like, "Oh my god, what are those?" So it's like a dope shoe is a dope shoe. Obviously, you want the balance of having the hype ones too. Like I'm not an idiot. Like I want those too. I'm trying to kill somebody for his Travis Scott, so he's off whites. But it's like if you're a sneakerhead and there's a dope shoe, you're gonna make it look dope. You know what a dope shoe is. So that's how I feel about the Saya stuff. So I still got 2 more pair of those on the way, but I'm gonna sprinkle some out over the year and we'll do posts about it. He don't need my publicity. His stuff sells out within like minutes on there, but I just for like a respect thing and like I just think it's cool, man.
I like what you said. Like he was out of the Coast Guard and like that's like your dream. So yeah, I'm with it.
That's how I came across him when I was a recruiter. My whole thing was I would try to go to like minority schools or like get female. I would try to put them on. And one thing I always hear was like, especially from Black students, was like, well, I want to run my own business. And then he did a video with the Coast Guard about his journey transitioning. And at that time, I didn't know he was that hot, but I'm like, oh, this shit looks dope. And this is a cool video. So I would play his video a lot when I would speak at high schools. And then I started following and seeing his evolution, and it's crazy, man. So
how much is the membership?
It was $199. And the cool thing about it is he gives like discount codes and all the time. Like, he'll throw like $100 discount here. So like you're gonna get your money back.
That's just one. That's a one-time fee.
So it's one time and it lasts for an entire year.
So a year, yearly.
Yep, it's yearly. So, it's one of those things. Maybe you dig it, you into it this year, cop a whole ton of shit, and then you can still like you don't have to have it like because what happens is like so the way he explains it's like maybe that dunk, maybe not that one, maybe that'll be a members only because some shoes he only releases the members. But if it's a normal shoe, he'll say, okay, you have an opportunity to pay for yours now. Then we get ours in, and 2 weeks later he puts it on Saya Saturday. So then everybody has an opportunity to get the remaining ones, and it's just first come, first serve. You just already have yours because you paid for it in advance. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good. That's a good business idea too, or business model.
It is. Especially in a world of people pissed off that they can't get shoes all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
You just got to be willing to wait for them. But us, he's got a whole Foot Locker behind him. You're not tripping or waiting a couple months for some shoes.
No.
I want these pink ones too.
Well, that's the thing too. Like if I'm guaranteed stuff, I would wait for all the hype stuff, if I'm guaranteed to get the shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So am I flipping for these duck hunts? What am I doing? Am I flipping for those, or are you just getting those?
So how much do they run?
Those will be like 210, 220. They're not cheap. They're definitely not like as off brand. They're cheap. Shit's expensive for sure.
Right. Because I kind of got like my own rule where if however it costs, it depends if I flip or if it's a must cop. Like a 210, that's probably like a must cop.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, all his would just be a must cop.
Yeah.
I'm pissed that I missed those 808s and heartbreaks, man. I don't know if he's gonna put them back up, but it was.
When did those drop?
I feel like he put them up a couple weeks ago, but it was a members only thing. Because what happens with him is like people are like, okay, I'll wait for a shoe, and then they're like, whoa, where's my shoe at? They don't really got the patience, so he's like, I'm gonna just give it to the members because they know what's up. They're willing to wait. So, what else we got, man? So I sent y'all the kicks, right? Y'all got them?
Yeah.
Let's get into those for a hot second. I saw those Kyries on the court the other day. I was balling those. How you feel about those Kyries, the Chinese New Year joints?
I like them.
I like them too.
They are loud.
They're very loud.
I just don't really buy Kyries unless I'm hooping in them, and I'm not even hooping anymore. So.
I feel like Kyries are like a tough shoe to wear if you're not on the court.
It is.
It's like a sweatsuit. Like I've worn them with this sweatsuit, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so man, I guess the Jordan 1s are still rolling in, huh? How you feel about that?
At what point before, do the Jordan 1s ever get oversaturated like all the Yeezy colors?
This year. I've never seen a year in 2020. I've never seen, maybe I just missed. Well, let's say it this way: I've never seen so many Air Jordan 1s like with that kind of hype. Like every boom, 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 boom. Like it was crazy. And I think the Dunks just kind of slid along with that because it's a similar shoe, right? Like, let me just.
Yeah. I feel like it's getting to the point where it's like, gosh damn it, another Air Jordan 1.
Yeah. There's a ton this year. There's a lot.
There's a lot coming out, or it came out.
I was just impressed how many had a ton of hype too. You know what I mean?
No, I think that's why I was kind of asking. Are they all going to be hype like this always?
No. I mean, because if you look on like. You can go to Nike. There's a ton sitting there. I never understand how hype beasts choose which ones that are going to be hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those the Volt ones, those weren't like crazy. Like resale's not. It's barely over retail.
And those are personally some of my favorite this year. But I like Volt color stuff though. So
yeah, I like them.
I'm biased.
I've been looking at them. I was thinking about buying them because they're not that. Like resale is not that high.
Think about running up to Arkansas and just taking them out of somebody's house I know there.
I need to walk. I need to walk in his closet at some point.
He probably wouldn't even know.
He probably wouldn't. He said he just walks around in flip flops all the time.
Right?
Dude, I saw a post about that a while back, and I thought of Matthias because it said something about sneakerheads, and then it showed down, had the slides on.
Yeah.
That's all he wears. Got all them shoes. He just loves the shoes.
I never wear flip flops.
He's a true sneakerhead.
Yeah, I never wear. I can never leave the house with flip flops on unless I'm going like to the beach or something.
Yeah, I'm not a flip flop guy either. I'm definitely not one of those thong flip flop guys.
Oh God, I don't even know if I wear those to the beach.
I like my Birkenstocks. I wear those.
Yeah, I like those
all the time.
Actually, I have a green pair of those. So Corey, wait. So you went for the Street Hawkers. What else have you went for lately?
I think that was it. That was the first ones I've. Is that the first ones I went for since the Jubilees? I think it was.
I haven't went on for anything on sneakers.
And that's like a month and a half.
Yeah, I've got like
the Jubilees. Jubilees are the last shoes I bought.
Oh yeah, me too.
He's been caking. He's been spending all his money on caking.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I've been kind of laying low.
December was a big month for all of us on shoes.
Yeah, to think I got the Bruce Lee's and the Grinches in this, like that alone, that's a stupid amount.
Yeah, and then you got the
Kobe's
coming in January.
I don't even know if y'all know.
And you
I
got
might
the
not even
tomorrow.
know what these shoes are,
Yeah.
but I ordered these like 3 months ago and it took forever to come in. This is like classic, just to wear. Stan
Yeah.
Smith.
Oh yeah, Adidas. Yeah, they slow. You lucky you got it. You didn't get Lathan.
I know it was like 3 months. They was only $50, so I picked them up.
Why is Adidas slow? They're slow at getting you stuff.
Apparently, they are right now.
Hmm.
I ordered those way before the Jubilees, and I literally just got them last week.
Oh, for you guys, man, I got these in from my boy. I'm a big fan. Unlike you, I like black shoes, and these ones right here
Look, comfy.
with the dope little like almost like camouflage pattern. Apparently, they have more boost in them than the other ones. That's a dope shoe. You know what? It's kind of like a more sleek or modern version of the 350s, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But dope. I'm all about people who pass up on a dope pair of shoes because they're not hype. I'll take them.
Have you worn
Thank
them?
you. Yeah, I want them. Comfortable as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeezys in general are comfortable, but I still need to get the dunks right. And I still need to get I'm actually obligated to get those through our contract. I still want those Travis. There's so many, dude. I want all the shoes, dude.
These are like, I didn't pass on these because like the whole like rabbit fur and everything. Like those are tight, man. They got the what's up doc. I don't know why they're only $90, but
you got way
They
more
rebuilt
LeBrons than
them.
anybody should ever have. Just way more.
I mean, hopefully one day, it pays off, man. Not like money wise, but like it's like I can rock some heat. But he's trying to release. Oh, I missed them. Oh, I'm sorry, I did. I tried for those graffitis.
Did you?
The LeBron watch, I tried. They were going. I was like, no. I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this because they didn't advertise it. Got on there, they were gone.
Bro, you'd be lucky to get a damn pair of like Chuck Taylors these days. It's crazy to get any shoe. That's why, like, for those Jordan 9s, like, give me those, man. Because, like, even the Iverson, it's so hard to get shoes. That's why we talk about a story. If I do a Kobe one, it's going to be these. These are just dope. I got these at an outlet mall.
It's crazy.
Kobe, right? Like, that's not happening anymore. Like, for any shoe.
No.
Like,
So, Corey, I don't know.
Anything
like,
with Kobe.
Every 23rd of the month this year, every 23rd, LeBron's releasing a special PE that he wore on sneakers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Got the Lakers colors. I don't really get down. I can't be getting Lakers colors like that. Oh, no.
When are you going
to?
Your dad loves the Lakers. When are you just going to come around?
I mean, I got the LeBron or the Kobe Jordan 9s coming in. That's just all purple and gold. That's all purple and gold. I mean, Pop's been there since Magic. No one's giving him a hard time. I can't just be.
How y'all feel about those Jordan 14 terracotta?
So I like those. It kind of look like Pepto Bismol to me, though. Bottle of
I like the color.
I mess with them. They're dope.
Those are gonna go. Those are gonna go fast. I feel like if you give Jordan a Jordan pair of shoes a different name, like if you just add terracotta to it, people are gonna buy them.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you give them a special name, oh, I got the terracottas.
Yep. What is clot? That's a. I don't know. That's a collab with the. I don't know what that means.
What are you looking at?
Oh, designer and founder of Clot. I guess it's some kind of.
I like the backs of them. I see it now. Yeah, I'm looking.
Clot.
I mess with them.
Yeah.
I like that color. I don't really care much for those Jordan 5s.
The ones you sent to us?
No,
the ones are. What is this?
They call them the
Anthracite?
anthracite. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one you sent us. Yeah, dude, I need to get all these UNC shoes dropping. Maybe the ones are like my least favorite, which is weird the way they do color, but like the 3s and the 4s, I'm sorry, I gotta have those. I have to have them. I have to.
Gotta have them. Man, what are these Jordan MA2 Future Beginnings?
I kind of like them, man.
I do too. Like what?
I like those.
It reminds me of some kind of style of shoe. I can't think of what it is.
It looks like an Air Max.
Kind of does.
Like an Air Max you wear with jeans.
I'm not mad at those. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, the Jordan brand shoes now are like they figured it out.
Yeah, because you remember like the old school like Team Jordans. Nobody wanted those.
there was every now and then there was a pair like, oh, those are cool, but for the most part, you're like, no, mom, you got the wrong ones. I meant Air Jordan, but
No, mom.
they're figuring it out, man.
But
Yeah, I'd rock those.
to go back to your question, I would pass on those Jordan 1s, the purples.
Shit, is that where we started all this from?
Yeah.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like them.
So,
I'll probably pass on them.
well, I sent the other one.
I might have to get different views of them to see,
Yeah.
like from different angles.
So Heath, for young Harlow, you got those chlorine blue joints, those 7s. Girls, what you think, man? We'll get them for the young lady.
Would I get them for the young lady?
Yeah.
Which ones?
You go the 7s, the chlorine blue ones I sent in that picture.
Yeah, I would for sure would. Yeah.
Like the flip for those for Harlow,
I would get those for me. I like those.
That's close to like the Lake Summit color. I dig those.
Yeah. I keep telling Emily, I was like, I can't wait till she like isn't like a preemie anymore, where I know like I can start like buying her shit. Like she's just so tight. We don't have any socks that fit her.
Yeah, I mean, you can still buy it. She gonna grow into them eventually. You know what I mean?
It's true. Yeah. The jersey you got her should be able to wear when she's like 12.
12 for 25. Yeah, her and Mila's too. Mila's like, you think she's still really small for her size. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lastly, and Heath, I know you don't really dig dunks like that. Corey, what do you think? What do y'all think about them firecrackers? Those dunk low disrupts?
I'm not sure about them. Can't decide. Let me look them up. Different.
Is it that sole, like the bottom that's a little too chunky for you?
I like that.
It does look really chunky. Firecracker.
I want to get into dunks. Like I want to be a fan of dunks.
Yeah.
Just haven't done it.
Pretty easy, man. You love Jordan 1s. Like the high ones aren't very far off. You know what I mean?
I even got a couple mids, Jordan mids. I should just go for the dunks.
Get them, dude.
I think the dunks just look a little more like chunkier, like thicker.
Well, it depends though. It depends if you get because you can get like the normal dunk lows, or you can get the dunk SBs, and those are the ones that are like a little chunkier. Because the SBs are built towards skaters, so they got like the fat tongues and stuff. I like the SBs.